Hey, how's it going, everybody? Mike here, and in this video, I want to talk about all the things you need to know and should know before you decide to buy Metaphor Refantazio. Got all the details here to go into, and this, before I get into them, is like one of my most anticipated games for this year. I tried a demo out recently, had a blast with it. If you have not tried a demo yet, I encourage you to do so. I ask you to try it out. This game is coming out on Xbox Series X and S, as well as on PC, both on Steam and through Game Pass via PC, PS4, PS5 as well. Just not coming on Switch, but you know, this game is gonna be like on a lot of people's radar, mine as well. I know it's dropping the same day as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I don't know which game's gonna sell more. I'm not here to talk about that, but if you're a fan of Atlas, or if you're a fan of the Persona games, or if you've never played one, this honestly probably be a good starting point for you, to get into this type of style of RPG or JRPG. And it is a blast. It looks great. It plays great. There were a few technical issues in a demo I've read about and heard about. I didn't really experience that, but the devs know they're addressing that. I'm guessing it's gonna be a day one patch. It's hopefully gonna fix the full versus game when it comes to those issues. But yeah, exciting stuff here, guys. There's also the different editions I'll go into later in the video. Talking about the standard, digital Lux, and collectors and all that stuff there too. Something I do want to bring to your guys' attention though, if you are getting this on PC and don't want to go the Game Pass route of playing it that way, then my good friends here at CD Keys do got it at a discount here if you want to get it that way and help support the channel. The standard is $66.99 with the digital deluxe anniversary edition being $96.49, so a little bit cheaper on that side of things there if you want to go that route. And like I said, it helps out a ton if you want to click on the link in the description below, purchase it through my link. You don't need to enter any code or anything like that. You just click on my link and then you make the purchase with using my link basically, and that's how it counts. Let's dive in to the actual story and then some key features as well after that. So brought to you by the creators of Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5. This is a story of how people must find unity to elect a new king. Our story takes place in the United Kingdom of Uchronia, where the assassination of the king brings chaos and unrest to the land. Then, one fateful day, a magic known only to the king, called the royal magic, is invoked, and the world becomes embroiled in a royal tournament for the throne. In the midst of this, the protagonist, together with his partner, the fairy Gallica, must find a way to break the curse that has been placed on the prince that the kingdom believes to be dead. To do so, they depart on a journey across the vast land. They will discover that in order to achieve their goal, they must participate in the tournament for the throne. And this great task shall require them to ally with many friends and followers of the various tribes inhabiting the world. And I can see a lot of people going for the standard version of the game over any other versions, but I'll get into that more later. Some key features to note here. A mysterious and exciting story unfolds in a world where people must fight their own anxiety. Join the high-stakes royal tournament that promises hours of captivating exploration and discovery. So basically, this is an Atlas game. It's going to be like the standard length, probably 80 hours or so in the main story. But if you're doing side stuff too, over 100 hours. I mean, if you're familiar with these type of games, you know what to expect in terms of the length. Not only that, ride your gauntlet runner to faraway dungeons and towns across an expansive world, discover beautiful landscapes accompanied by captivating music, immersive UI, and anime cutscenes. I love anime cutscenes. The music is just top notch. I mean, come on now. It's from the same devs as Persona games. Like, the music is going to be on point. An exhilarating turn-based combat system with a blend of real-time action, party customization through archetype powers, provides the freedom to personalize your adventure. Basically, the archetypes are the personas of the game. If you're familiar with that type of style of gameplay mechanic, then this will not be too hard for you to grasp and get used to. You go on quests, dungeon dive, and hunt for treasures by day, strengthen relationships, build bonds, and increase your virtues by night. Choose your actions wisely. Time management is key to achieving your goal. And then we got some characters to talk about here. This is not all the characters, but at least about 5 here. First, with the protagonist, together with the fairy Gallica, he embarks on a journey to lift the deadly curse placed on his childhood friend, the Prince of Uchronia. He is a boy of the Elder tribe, branded as tainted people by the state religion who believe they have inherited dangerous and heretical magic. Being so rare among the populace, they are detested and discriminated against throughout the kingdom. Then you have Gallica, not only a traveling companion, Gallica is a guide who helps the protagonist carry out his mission to save the prince. Although she is too small to participate in battles, her knowledge of magic and ability to sense magla is superior to the protagonist due to her fairy nature. She doesn't mince words, but she is a reassuring ally on his journey. Think Tinkerbell, anime Tinkerbell, basically. Then we have Stroll. He is a young man of the Claymore tribe who meets the protagonist in the recruitment center for the state army. A smart young man with a strong sense of justice. He hails from a noble family, and yet it seems his circumstances are complicated, as it is rare for a noble to enlist in the army alongside commoners. Next up, Hulkenberg, a knight of the Rosante tribe and former member of the royal family's Kingsguard who served by the prince's side. Despite her young age, she excelled in the use of various weaponry and was assigned to the personal guard of the prince. But when the prince was attacked, she failed to protect him and set out to wander, carrying the stigma of this failure in her heart. And the fifth character here, Heisme, a former knight of the Yugif tribe. He has acute perception compared to most others, due in part to the Yugif trait of being sensitive to sound. With an appearance that differs greatly from the other tribes, it's not uncommon for Yugifs to be discriminated against, and it seems Heisme is no exception. His past, his own burden to bear. And these are just some of the characters, guys. There's going to be many more, and if you played a demo, you will see that too if you already checked that out. Also, something to note here too, if you do play a demo, the save carries over to the full game if you want that to be the case for you. But yeah, as you can see your progress, you don't have to start all over. Me, I'm going to play this through Game Pass most likely, so it's not a big deal to me. I did play the demo, had fun with it. You can check out the VOD on my YouTube. As far as what I play, it's like 3 to 4 hours long. Fun overall. It's what I kind of expect from an Atlas game overall, with adding some new cool mechanics to it as well, and being different from the Persona games. And I honestly see this game doing really well across all platforms in general. This is going to sell well. I don't know if it's going to sell more than Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. They both released the same day, but the RPG fans are going to go for this one. Some of y'all may go for both Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I definitely want to get Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as well too, but we'll see what happens with that, as I'm focused on RPGs here, and this is definitely what I'm anticipating coming up here soon. And when it comes to the additions of this game, there's the physical standard and the digital standard as well too. Basically get a few pre-order bonuses here. Archetype EXP chest set that gives you 10 heroes incenses and 5 hero fruits. The incenses increase archetype experiences by 100, and the fruits increase archetype experiences by 500. And then you got Adventurer's Journey Pack, which gives you 30,000 Reeve. It's basically in-game currency. 5 expensive medicines restores HP. 5 revival medicines that revives ally. 2 stale blackberries deals heavy almighty damage to one enemy. So some basically helpful early game items to keep you alive and make you stronger and even level up faster if you want to go with that. The collector's edition, which I think is probably sold out in most places by now. Do not buy this from scalpers at all, but there might be some more in stock when it comes to launch day or short before that. This comes with the base game, steel book, soundtrack, art book, some pins, a sticker sheet, a cloth map, costume and battle, BGM set, DLC voucher, which is basically just cosmetic stuff and music. Nothing really adding to the game overall in terms of actually changing up the gameplay. It's just cool stuff there if you're a big fan of like cosmetics as well as music. And the digital deluxe version of the game also includes the base game, soundtrack, digital art book, the costume battle, BGM set, DLC, and Atlas 35th anniversary digital history book as well, it looks like, plus soundtrack. And of course the standard pre-order bonus stuff there too. So very cool stuff here overall. I don't really see, like I said earlier, that most people will get this this version, the digital deluxe or the collector's edition. I think the standard version is going to be what most people will get. I guess I'm going to play it on Game Pass, the cheaper route. I'm going to go that way. So keep that in mind. If you have Game Pass, access to it, you're unsure about this game, play it through that way if you have Game Pass. There's also a demo I encourage you to check out and play, guys. See how you feel about it from a demo. I understand if you don't want any spoilers at all, you want to avoid a demo too, and just wait till the game comes out. Yeah, go for it, guys. But yeah, this is coming out on Xbox Series X and S, PC via Steam, as well as PC Game Pass, and I believe console Game Pass for Xbox. And it's coming out on PS4, PS5. Plenty of places there for you to enjoy it and check out and play it, guys. I'm excited for this. I don't know about you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, though, if you are excited about this and have tried to demo out. I don't know if it's going to have multiple endings or not. That'd be cool. I think other Persona games have had multiple endings. This may have multiple endings. We'll have to wait and see when it drops. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, please hit that like, as it helps a ton. Subscribe if you're new. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.